Hi guys, I am Srikant and welcome to my channel's Class Chemistry. The chloroquine drop comes under the category of 4-amino-quinoline. Okay, this is the structure of 4-amino-quinoline. So what is the structure of then chloroquine? Okay, so chloroquine structure is in the 7th position there is one chlorine atom. Okay, chlorine, and in the 4th position NS group is attached to CH2 here CH3, here CH2, 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 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 CH2, then nitrogen, then C2H5, ethyl group C2H5. Nitrogen is attached to C2H5 group. Okay, so this is the structure of chloroquine. We can mechanism. So what is the chemical name of chloroquine? It is not required the remembering the name of the structure. Just keep fundamental 7-chloro, 7-chloro, 4,4-dimethylamine, 4,4,4-dimethyl, diethylamine, and 1-methyl-butyl, 1-methyl-butyl, amino-quinoline. Okay, this is the chemical name of chloroquine. The structure, chemical name. Okay, the structure and this is the structure. So how to synthesize these large molecules? So there is one concept, or you are going to study in MSc, disconnection approach. There is a chapter disconnection approach. So what do you mean disconnection? Means disconnect the molecule in such a way. Okay, disconnect any large molecule in such a way that every individual molecule, what? If you break this large molecule, it will break into 2 or 3 parts. Let us break into 2 parts. Every individual molecule must be stable. Individual must be stable and reactive to other individual, reactive to other individual molecules to synthesize our desired compound. This is our desired compound chloroquine. So if you break the molecule into different subparts, the subpart must be stable, and the stable molecule must be reactive to other individual stable molecule. So this is the first condition. Second condition, it must be available in the market. You will break the molecule in such a way that its subpart must be available in the market. Must be available. Its availability should be high availability in the market. Okay, and then the third is it is available in the cheaper price. Okay, you have to produce large amount of chloroquine drop, so it must be its subparts must be cheaper in price. So these are 3 basic conditions. There are other rules, but these are 3 basic conditions to break any large molecule into small molecule. So let us start breaking the molecule. If you break the molecule from this carbon and nitrogen bond, okay, let us break from this carbon and nitrogen. Okay, if we break the molecule, okay, let us suppose this side H addition takes place, this side Cl is there. Okay, so what will be the individual molecule? This is Cl, this is chlorine, and write in the comment section quinoline is aromatic or non-aromatic or anti-aromatic, and H is addition, HCl, we are adding what? HCl, and you take any solvent as phenol. Okay, so this is disconnection approach symbol, means backward direction from which two individual, by the addition of HCl we can produce our desired chloroquine. Okay, so Cl, sulfur, hydrogen 2 here, NH, this is not NH2, NH, nitrogen 3 bonds, NH, so NH2, CH, CH3, CH2, 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 and C2H5, C2H5. So these are two different subpairs. And how it will synthesize in the simple way? Nitrogen lone pair attack to this carbon atom, chlorine group releases. Okay, this simple reaction. So this reaction is known as nucleophilic substitution reaction to aromatic ring. I will discuss it later. So this attack, so every is simple like what? Nucleophile, simple. Every organic reaction I have told, it depends upon three factors or three names: nucleophile, electrophile and leaving group. You have to know which is which behave as a nucleophile, which is a electrophile and which is a leaving group. Always attached to electrophile. Nucleophile always nucleophile negative electron is sufficient attack to electrophile center, and leaving group which is attached to electrophile releases. This is simple basic organic reaction for every chemical reaction. Okay. So like in nucleophile, here is nitrogen lone pair attack to this carbon electrophile center, and chlorine group is leaving group releases the H from nitrogen, and chlorine from carbon atom releases HCl releases. In the back side HCl releases, in the front side HCl add up. So this is the basic reaction. So now we have to synthesize. How to synthesize structure A, this structure A and this structure B. How to synthesize? First you have to synthesize A, then we have to synthesize B, then add two individual molecules to synthesize our desired chloroquine compound. Okay, then how to synthesize A? What is the name of the compound A? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 4 7 dichloroquinoline. 1 2 3 4 naming I have before said. So 4 7 dichloroquinoline individual we have to synthesize first, then we have to synthesize part B, then mix together to synthesize our desired compound. Synthesis of A. What? Synthesis of A molecule. What was A? It is 4 7 dichloroquinoline. 4 7 dichlorochlorine chlorine. 1 2 3 4. Skip this one. 5 6 7 8 again 9 10. 4 7 dichloroquinoline. Okay, this is 4 7 dichloroquinoline. 4 7 dichloroquinoline. Okay. So how to synthesize? This is A. How to synthesize this one? So let us suppose take ethyl acetate as starting material to synthesize A, CH3. This is an ester derivative. What is the name of this ester? Ethyl. First naming of ester is easy. After this oxygen which group present, take that name first. Ethyl C2H5 ethyl. Then this is a acetate group, ethyl acetate. What? Ethyl ethyl acetate. This structure. Ethyl to this ethyl acetate. If you add what? OC2H5. This is also an ester derivative. OC2H5 again came. Then how to name it? C2H5 C2H5. After oxygen we should be named first. So diethyl 1 2 diethyl. What is the structure of this one? This is oxalate, diethyl oxalate, diethyl oxalate. Okay. So in presence of, you have to give any solvent or base. Here base is C2H5ON, sodium ethoxide. We can ionic pair it, sodium plus ethoxide ion minus. So this is one base. What is the role of prime role of one base? It will abstract hydrogen. Let's suppose take solvent ethanol. Okay. So sodium ethoxide here is base. Role is abstract hydrogen. Which position it will abstract hydrogen? You have to see there is two starting reagents, starting molecule 2. So from which it will abstract hydrogen? So will you take hydrogen from C2H5 CH to CH3? If you take hydrogen from this CH2 group, here is C2H5, you can write it CH2 CH3. From this CH2 group and this negative charge is not stabilized, no resonating structure. So also same here, it can take hydrogen from which position? This CH3 group. Okay, this we can write CH2H. It will take hydrogen from this hydrogen. The negative charge from this carbon is resonating stabilized with this carbonyl group. Okay, so you have to see which hydrogen it will take. So this hydrogen is reactive, so it will take this hydrogen. This will take this hydrogen, and this bond moves over to this one, and this double bond erase and negative charge moves over to oxygen atom. What will it form? There's one simple. It will form simple what? C2H5 O carbonyl, not carbonyl, O minus is now CH2. Okay, O minus, like C2H5O minus take up hydrogen to form C2H5OH ethanol. So O minus, this is a double bond, double bond. So this negative charge again return back. Draw the arrow mechanism with me. Always arrow mechanism, push arrow mechanism is important. For every reaction it is required, and it is easy. Just remember it is unidirection. The unidirection, the same direction it will go. It will not like this arrow will come this way, another arrow will come this way. This is wrong. One arrow if will go in this direction, another arrow will go in the same direction. Okay, so this is right. So that is why it is unidirectional. So this bond again moves to attack which center? This is now nucleophile. So attack to electrophile. Here is electrophile carbon center in the carbonyl group. Okay, what will it form? Just write C2H5O. It will return back oxygen carbon, it will become double bond. Okay, then CH2. This bond break from here, attached to this carbon atom. So this carbon atom attached to this carbonyl group. If it will attach to this carbonyl group, this bond moves to over oxygen as a negative charge. So O CH2 C O minus O C2H5. Then this carbon attached to another carbonyl and OC2H5 group. This carbon attached to another carbonyl and OC2H5 group. Okay, then what will be the next reaction? Next step, this negative charge again comes back to carbon oxygen. This is not stable as it is polar, so it will again return back, and OC2H5 and OC2H5 ethoxide ion is a good leaving group, all of you know. So what will it form? Minus OC2H5. What will it form? What will it form? I am writing here. So C2H5 O carbonyl CH2 carbonyl, this leave, then carbonyl OC2H5 carbonyl. Okay, OC2H5 to this structure, metachloroaniline, metachloro NH2 chloro. All of you know ortho, this is orthocarbon, this is metacarbon, metachloroaniline you can say, or 3-chloroaniline also you can say. So this, let us take it as a reagent here. So what will happen? There is one carbonyl group here. Okay, there is one carbonyl group here. These are carbonyl but attached to OC2H5, less reactive than this ketone type carbonyl group. So all of you write in the structure among aldehyde, ketone and ester acid chloride, which is more reactive, okay, towards nucleophile. So there is a carbonyl group, ketone type carbonyl group, it is more reactive than ester groups. So here is the nucleophile. What is nucleophile? This is an electrophile carbon, so you have to choose what is the nucleophile. NH2 lone pair, nitrogen lone pair, is here nucleophile. Okay, so nitrogen lone pair, it will attach to this carbonyl group. All of you might study it. This is what addition of nucleophile to the addition of amine group to carbonyl group with loss of water. There is one chapter in Claydon, with loss of water molecule it will form what? Imine or skip base. Other name of imine is skip base. Okay, how the reaction proceeds through I am drawing here. Let us suppose this group take as RNH2, any primary amine group RNH2 with any carbonyl group. Rest of the part I suppose take R dash carbonyl, then R double dash. This subpart I have taken here R dash, and this subpart I have taken here R double dash, and this subpart I have taken here as R. Okay, so what will the reaction mechanism? Nitrogen lone pair will attach to this carbonyl center R. What will it form then? R dash O, then this bond moves over to oxygen O minus, then R double dash, then NH2R. Okay, nitrogen atoms donates its electron. So what positive charge over nitrogen? Yes or no? So this negative charge take off hydrogen from here. Nitrogen here is electron deficient. So this bond moves over to nitrogen to fill the vacant electron. So what will it form? R dash OH R double dash NH. Now what? NH. RNH2. So one mistake, so I am saying there is one R group, nitrogen. Okay, so here is NH attached to R group. The nitrogen lone pair, it will return back and OH group leaves. Okay, it through there must be some heat we are given, otherwise OH is not a good living group. So what will be the next? R dash NH R double dash. Okay, and as nitrogen given its electron, there must be one positive charge, nitrogen 4 valence. So OH minus is released here as a living group, though not possible, we are giving heat somehow. So OH minus what will take? It will do again base, it will abstract hydrogen from here. This bond moves over to nitrogen, as nitrogen is electron deficient. So what will it form? R dash R double dash N double bond N and minus water double bond N R. Okay, so this structure is nothing but the structure of imine, otherwise known as, this is imine. So addition of primary amine to carbonyl group aldehyde or ketone to form one imine, C double bond N. N must be attached to any hydrogen or attached to any alkyl group to form imine or skip base, is known as what? Skip base. Skip base or imine. So all of you just write the different structure and the difference between imine, write the difference between imine, then oxime, and then enamine. Write the difference between all three in the comment section: imine, oxime and enamine. Okay, imine, oxime and enamine. So this is the mechanism, this step. So what will form? C double bond N it will form, and C2H5O carbonyl CH2, and then this carbon attacked by nitrogen, carbonyl nitrogen, it will form enamine N. Okay, so there is a single bond, then the single bond attached to phenyl group. So nitrogen 1 2 3 group, but chlorine atom is there. Okay, there is one chlorine atom, nitrogen. Okay, so again this carbon atom attached to CO2H5, OC2H5, I think, yeah, OC2H5. So this is imine formation takes place as I said in the mechanism. So this is an imine. So at the next step, let us suppose we are giving heat or 250 degrees Celsius heat. So cyclization takes place. If you give the reaction, if a large molecule is not stable, it will undergo cyclization for its stability. Cyclization. Okay. So how it will cyclize? So here again see what is nucleophile, what is electrophile. So this bond is nucleophile of benzene ring. So and this carbonyl carbon is electrophile. So this nucleophile attached to this carbonyl group, then negative charge over oxygen. What will it form? C2H5O minus. Okay, then attached to, just if there is cyclization, you should have to numbering the molecule, otherwise there will be difficult little. It is easy to numbering. So this bond moves from this carbon. Okay, so there is mostly positive charge over this carbon. So how many carbons include in the cyclization? Just numbering. 1, this carbonyl 1 has 2, this CH2, this is just 3, this is just nitrogen is 4, this carbon is 5, then this carbon is 6. 6 number you have to draw. 6 number of 1 2 1 at 1 there is carbonyl carbon, CH2 at 2, then at 3 there is carbon atom attached to C11N, nitrogen is 4, it is 3, 1 2 3 4. Okay, then nitrogen attached to carbon 5, which is then attached to 6, the positive charge as this bond moves away. So there is a positive charge over this carbon. So 6, this is attached to this one. Okay, this is 6, this is 5. Okay, this is 6-membered ring form. So again this carbon attached to 3 number carbon attached to COC2H5. You have to practice it. Okay, then you can. So again 6 and 5 attached to this benzene ring. 2 3 4 5 6. So this bond moves. Okay, and 3 position chlorine. So the negative charge took up that hydrogen. Okay, so this bond moves over to the electron deficient carbon center is here. So this bond moves over to carbon to satisfy again to aromatic ring. Aromaticity is stable. Okay, so it will form again aromatic ring. So here O minus take hydrogen, OH, this is aromatic, it will form. What will it form? I am illustrating it. Okay, Cl here, NH. So N attached to the carbon which is attached to COOH5. Okay, so this is 6-member ring obviously. So this one has OH and here is OC2H5. Okay, so again what will the next step? The oxygen lone pair, this is lone pair. This is not stable as this is a polar molecule. So there is an OH, there is also one OC2H5. This is obviously polar, not stable. So oxygen lone pair return back to carbon oxygen single bond, and OC2H5 ethoxide is as a good living group, I have said. Okay, So you have to know what is leaving where, who is a leaving group here, who is a nucleophile, who is a electrophile. I am saying it again and again because this is important. So there is chlorine, just nitrogen. So there is carbonyl group. Sorry, not carbonyl. The hydrogen positive as oxygen do not set its electron to this bond. Then oxygen have acquire a positive charge. So nitrogen here OC6H5 is here. So in the next step, here releases what? C2H5O minus. It is present in the solution C2H5O minus. O minus will take up charge balance positive negative from this step, also positive negative. Charge balance takes place at every step. This O minus take up this hydrogen. Okay. So this bond, oxygen has electron deficiency, it acquires lone pair of electron by this bond. The bond is nothing but a lone pair of electron or negative charge. So this bond moves over to oxygen. So what will it form? It will form aromatic Cl, nitrogen, COOC2H5, then carbonyl. Okay, here release minus C2H5OH releases C2H5O minus, take up that hydrogen. So up to this, after that what will happen? All of you know keto-enol tautomerization. Okay, there is a tautomerization between. What do you mean by tautomerization? I am erasing this. What do you mean by tautomerization? Movement of atom or movement of charge, negative charge. What is tautomerization? Movement of atom or movement of negative charge. If movement of bond or negative charge, then this is not tautomerization. This is what? Resonance. Tautomerization is moving of group, either hydrogen, simple hydrogen here. So this hydrogen will taken up by this oxygen, then there will double bond, then OH and double bond enol form. It is ketone and enol will form. Keto-enol tautomerization. Okay, this step is known keto-enol tautomerization. So chlorine again attached to nitrogen, OC2H5 OH, there is one bond. This is enol, this is keto. Okay, keto-enol tautomerization. So at the next step, if we will give, this is one ester, COOC2H5 is an ester group. So all of you have studied the ester hydrolysis of ester. If ester will hydrolyze, what it will form? It form acid. So how? Let us suppose this group as R. This is, let us suppose RCOOC2H5. Hydrolysis means addition of water to break a molecule. Hydrolysis. Water will hydrolyze any molecule. H2O. H2O OH, we can write OHH. This side H. Oxygen lone pair will attack nucleophile, attack to electrophile. Okay, I am writing it as single step. This bond moves to oxygen. Again, this negative charge again return back. We can write it double this way. It goes over oxygen. Again, it return back to that to form carbonyl group. C double bond. So OC2H5 is a leaving group. So here OH attack to carbonyl group. So what it will form? Hydrolysis. It will form acid. And another part is what? C2H5O here, O minus is here, and remaining part OH is taken up. Then there is only H plus. So C2H5O minus and H plus, it will combine to form ethanol. C2H5OH, one alcohol. C2H5OH. So hydrolysis of ester, what it will form? One acid and one alcohol. So in the similar way, if it will hydrolyze, okay, hydrolyze by water, hydrolysis. We can take acid or hydrolysis, we can also do with base hydro. In presence of acid and base both. So anyone, simple hydrolysis I am written. You can take acid, H plus water you can take. H plus atom, small amount of acid. So what will hydrolysis product will form? Cl, nitrogen, OH. Here is ester turns into acid, COOH. So in the next step, okay, if you will heat the reaction, if you will heat the reaction, this is a symbol of heat, triangle symbol, heat. If you heat the molecule, heat the reaction or molecule, so what will happen? It will undergo decarboxylation reaction. What? Decarboxylation. So what do you mean by decarboxylation? Removal of CO2 group, CO2 minus. So how it will remove? If you heat the reaction, this bond, just see, this bond moves over to carbon oxygen, okay, and this bond moves over to unit direction, this carbon. So what will it remove? CO2 minus, this structure is released, okay, CO2, O, C double bond C, double bond O, here is H plus, here is a negative charge, here H plus remaining. So negative charge take up this hydrogen H plus, it will simple H is attached to here and CO2 group releases. This is decarboxylation, removal of CO2 group, okay. So decarboxylation, if you heat the reaction, there is decarboxylation reaction from of acid takes place. So Cl, so this is enol, so this is take on hydrogen negative charge, okay. This, okay, I am sorry, I forget one double bond here, N double bond C, N double bond C, N double bond C, okay, N double bond C, okay, I am sorry. So N double bond C, H is here. So again we are too close to the structure of A, to synthesis structure of A. We are too close now or no? Too close. Simple OH group, here is Cl group. So how to turn back to OH, how to turn the OH group into Cl group? Simple chlorinating agent, any chlorinating agent, either POCl3 or SOCl2 or PCl5. Okay, you can take any of the chlorinating agent. Let us suppose take POCl3. What? POCl3. PO double bond O, P double bond O, Cl, POCl3. Okay. So here is what is the nucleophile again? Oxygen lone pair nucleophile, electrophile, phosphorus, carbon negative charge, electrophile is this phosphorus of POCl3. So oxygen atom to electrophile, this bond moves over to oxygen. When there is negative charge in the first step, when it return back, okay, the chlorine atom releases. Okay, all of you understand? So it will form. If you have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section. Okay, NHO attached to phosphorus, return back. This is fast step. I am writing this is a fast step. The lone pair, you can take this as a fast attack to phosphorus. Okay, this bond moves over to oxygen, then formation negative. This is second step. This bond moves over to oxygen. I am in the single step I am writing, so you should have to practice this. So this bond moves over to oxygen, there is negative charge over oxygen, this is third negative charge, the negative charge return back to phosphorus, this is fourth step, and this chlorine group releases, this is 5 steps. In a single step you can do also, it will helpful in any exam or competitive exam. So chlorine group releases, so oxygen attached to what? Phosphorus, one chlorine releases from here, so oxygen donates electron, this is positive, H, so chlorine group 1 releases, chlorine minus. So what will happen in the next step? These are tautomerations, you know. So what will happen in the next step? What will happen? The chlorine minus atom is here, will attack to this center. This bond moves here and this bond moves over to nitrogen, and the negative charge over nitrogen is stable. Okay, electronegative atom is stable. So in this way, again when we return back, this is addition. This is otherwise known as addition elimination. Chlorine atom first addition takes place to this carbon atom, then bond moves over to nitrogen. When the bond return back again, here is chlorine will be attached. When it return back again, the chlorine group will not relieve, then it will go in the backward direction. So oxygen is electron deficient, this bond moves over to oxygen. Okay, so this is addition elimination reaction. So chlorine atom attached to this carbon atom and this bond moves over to oxygen, POCl OH, it will leave as a leaving group. Then chlorine atom attached to this carbon, 4 number carbon, then formation of what? 4,7 dichloroquinoline, our desired structure A compound. Okay, so this is the reaction pathway to synthesize structure A. We have now synthesized structure A, so we are now going to synthesize the part B structure. Okay, what does the B structure synthesis? That was something like NH2 here, NH2 here attached to CH2, yeah, CH3, here is CH2 attached to nitrogen, C2H5, C2H5. This is our desired compound B. If we mix A and B to get our desired chloroquine structure. Okay, so how to synthesize this one, B structure? Okay, how to synthesize? So what will be the starting material? Let us suppose take on starting material ethyl acetoacetate. What is that? Ethyl acetoacetate. Ethyl acetoacetate. Acetate group, ethyl acetoacetate. Esters and ethyl acetoacetate. And this CH2 group is one methylene group. There is one chapter active methylene group. Active methylene groups are more reactive. So this CH2 group is a methylene group and this is active. Why it is active? It is attached to two electron withdrawing carbonyl chain. This one carbonyl, this one carbon. This hydrogen can resonatingly participate through this carbonyl atom or it can with this carbonyl atom. So this is more acidic. Okay, its pK value is very low. If K is high, K value is high, then high acidic molecule. If pK is high, then acidic low. Acidic low. If pK low, then acidity high. This is general concept. If you will give what? Any base, sodium ethoxide, let us suppose sodium ethoxide, Na plus C2H5 O minus with an solvent. So you have to know which is a base, which is a solvent, above the arrow, below the arrow, what are the roles of those molecules. So this is one base will prime role base, it will abstract hydrogen. This is acidic hydrogen, two acidic hydrogen. It must take this hydrogen, then there is negative charge over here, or it will be resonant to any carbonyl center. CH3 CO O minus carbon minus CO O C2H5. Okay, negative charge, base will take a hydrogen, then there is negative charge, there is another hydrogen you can write. So this is ethanol as solvent here. So at the next step, let us suppose take electrophile attached to, always leaving group attached to electrophile. Leaving group I am written here is chlorine atom. This is available in the market cheapest at cheaper price, we can take this one. Okay, so what will be, this is nucleophile, this is electrophile and this is leaving group. So nucleophile, again nucleophile attached to electrophile, leaving group releases as a chlorine minus ion. So what it will form? I am writing above 5. Okay, all of you got it? Okay, so what will be the next step? This one ester group, which is not necessary to here in this structure, there is no ester group. So you have to remove this ester group, like I previously said. If you hydrolyze the ester group, what it will form? Acid and alcohol. So hydrolyze this ester group to acid. First acid CH3 carbonyl CH2 CH2 and C2H5 and C2H5, and this is acid. Hydrolysis of ester. In presence of, you can take acid hydrolysis or base hydrolysis, in any pathway you can take. So here I am taking through acid hydrolysis, H plus water. So water liter releases acid 1, alcohol liter release C2H5 or minus, like I previously said. So this is acid, hydrolysis of ester to acid. And the next step, removal of CO2. This part by decarboxylation. If you give the heat, then it undergoes decarboxylation. Removal of CO2 group. Which group? CO2 minus CO2. How it will remove? This will bond moves over to oxygen carbon, then this moves to this carbon. So release of CO2 and this negative charge and this H plus remaining bind to form H is just attached to this negative charge. Okay, so what it will form? CH3 carbonyl. Okay, this negative charge take that hydrogen, CH2 and C2H5. Now from this is only carbonyl and here is difference what? Desired compound NH2 group. So how to form from carbonyl to NH2? You can use reductive amination step, that is called reductive amination. Amination takes place to also at the same time reduction also takes place. So by the reagent is known as amine NH2 in the presence of H2. Reductive addition of H2 group to carbonyl group or imine group. First step CH3, then NH by removal of what? Water. In Claydon you have to read. So NH, so H, CH2 and C2H5. This is in the first step amination, then reductive amination step. Then reductive, how to reduce those carbon nitrogen double bond? The H2 will add both the end of the double bond. This here is imine, both the end of imine to form amine. CH2 CH, here amine NH2 amine, here CH2 and C2H5. Now compare this and this. These are desired structure. Okay, of a B. This is similar to this. This is B structure. So now we synthesize the subpart B. Before we synthesize the what is subpart A, that is 4,7-dichloroquinoline. Now here is subpart B. So then what is the next step? Simple addition of A and B to form our desired chloroquine compound. Okay. At the last step, addition of A and B to get our desired compound. Addition elimination reaction. So all of you see what is the nucleophile here? NH2 nucleophile lone pair of nitrogen. It will attack to this carbon center. Okay. If it will attack to this carbon center, in the first step chlorine group as a leaving group it will not release. The reaction pathway goes like this. Chlorine and this step is known as what? Addition. Just addition takes place. Simple. N H CH2 CH3, not CH2, CH CH3, CH2 and C2H5. Okay. So this is what step? Addition step. When it will attack here, this bond moves to this bond. This bond moves over to nitrogen. This bond moves over to this carbon, and this bond moves over to nitrogen. Okay, this step is known as addition step. Next step is what? Elimination. Elimination means removal or elimination of removal of leaving group or release of leaving group. So this again, this negative charge return back to this. Okay, this bond moves to this. Okay, this chlorine as a leaving group, it releases. This is known as elimination. Before whatever the addition, then this step is elimination. Elimination is eliminate of leaving group. So Cl releases as a leaving group, Cl minus. Okay. This is our desired compound, chloroquine. Chloroquine, A plus B. We have synthesized first A, we have then at the next step we synthesize B. If we combine A and B through addition elimination reaction, it produces our desired compound chloroquine. Okay, therapeutical uses, therapeutical uses of anti-malarial drug chloroquine. Okay, what are the therapeutical uses? So first I have said it prevent or suppress. It prevent or suppress what? Disease. Which disease? Malaria. Malaria is caused by mosquito bite. Mosquito bite. Okay, so it prevent and suppress disease like malaria caused by mosquito bite. So in the first uses, second uses, it uses particularly treatment of amoebiasis. What we can say? Amoebiasis also. Amoebiasis. What is amoebiasis? It is a disease caused by one protozoa. There are different protozoa. One protozoa, amoeba, all of you know. Amoeba protozoa caused by what? Amoebiasis caused by amoeba protozoa, or it is a parasite caused by amoeba protozoa. Okay. So it is chloroquine used for treatment of amoebiasis, and also used treatment of, there are different types of malaria, but chloroquine particular used for treatment of vivax and falciparum. What? Vivax and falciparum malaria. Okay. Next, it is 2 to 4 times the drug chloroquine, which the drug chloroquine is 2 to 4 times more reactive or more powerful. The drug chloroquine is 2 to 4 times more powerful than which drug? Quinine. What? Quinine is also a malaria drug. Quinine. Okay. These are the therapeutical uses of anti-malarial drug, which chloroquine. So thank you for your time. We'll see in the next class. Hope all of you understand.